So my first road trip in the 2019 Chevy Bolt. We're going to be going approximately 53 more miles left on this trip. About an hour drive. Mostly highway. Left with approximately 80% charge. It's pretty cold out today. Let's see here. 43 degrees currently. I am running climate, 70 degrees. Probably will, once I get the cabin heated up, because I just did leave the house and get on the main highway here. Currently showing roughly mid-range of about 171 miles. So I mean, it should be a pretty easy trip there and back. We're also showing a minimum of 140 currently, and a max of 201. So I will give another update when we arrive at the destination. Looks like our arrival time here is going to be about 10:27. Currently 9:26. So, said right at an hour. Is slight raining today on this first drive, so our first little road trip. Haven't got my level 2 charger installed, so may have to plug this up on the 110 when I get back, because I got another week or so. I still got a Toyota Prius that I kept essentially, so might just let it sit until I get the charger installed and just drive the Prius in between times. So we'll give an update when we're about halfway through. Thanks, guys. Alright, so we just arrived at the destination. It is now 10:30. Still 44 degrees. Looks like we got a minimum range left of 112, maximum 161, with the midpoint at around 137. We got 4 miles a kilowatt. This trip wasn't a complete 142 miles, so likely if I'd have probably reset, it was 56 miles. So if I'd have reset, I would have been a little bit lower on the kilowatt, because was a little bit of highway. Technique score got a pretty good going on there. Obviously you can see outside temperature, the biggest drawback on this trip. I did run the heat about probably 30 minutes of the total trip. So not bad. I'm gonna give an update when we go up heading back. Like you can see, current state of charge around 137 miles total, and then we'll have about a 56-mile trip home. So I'll check back in then. So just a quick update. We did do a little bit of driving from. I did take a picture before I left. Actually heading back, but from the last video, or last update, we did do a little bit of driving. End up going to get something to eat and following one of my buddies back to the U-Haul to drop a U-Haul off, and then taking him back. So that was a few miles. So heading back now, actually on the Parkway. So definitely a little bit in the green there. Over there on the left side, you can see the little meter, and mostly going downhill. So I'll give you an update when I get home. Did warm up a little bit, still though in the high 40s. Got about an hour drive, 52 miles. So I'll give you an update when we get there. All right, welcome back. Made it to our destination here. 54 miles remaining. Total of 223 miles. That's total I've driven on the car. That was not the total of this trip. About 120, 130 miles probably was total on this trip. The average kilowatt per mile actually went up to 4.1 coming back, and it went down to 4. So overall pretty good as far as the charging goes. Technique, I'm doing pretty good. Actually went up a little bit. Terrain, I actually went through a little bit of the parkway, kind of like the mountain area or whatever. So that was probably some of that. Climbing, I did run that a little bit coming back. And then, like I said, outside temperature, you can see it went up a little bit. It's 51, but not quite as cold as it was this morning when we left out. But overall, really impressed with the car. Done really well. You know, basically we went 220 miles. So that's 273-ish. 280 that we're looking at. We had 80%. We went from 70% to 80% charge, so I did charge a little bit, so that's why it's a little off. All right, thanks guys.